Hello, everyone, and welcome to Grow Through English channel, the place where we speak simple English, share real thoughts, and grow together. Before we start, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell icon so you never miss an episode. Today, we are talking about something very real, something many of us feel but don't know how to explain: digital brainstorm. Have you ever felt that your mind never stops? Even when you are tired, even when you want to rest, even when you are doing nothing, your body is still, but your mind is loud. Thoughts jump from one thing to another. Old memories appear suddenly. Videos you watched hours ago replay in your head. Things people said. Things you should do. Things you are scared of. And you ask yourself, why can't my mind be quiet? Let me tell you something important from the beginning. This is not weakness. This is not because you are broken. This is what happens when your mind lives online for too long. Your brain today is like a screen with many tabs open. Notifications, messages, videos, news, advice, motivation, fear. Everything wants your attention at the same time. Even when you put your phone down, your mind stays online. It keeps scrolling. It keeps loading. In the past, people had time to think slowly, to sit with one idea, to feel one emotion fully. Today, we jump from thought to thought, from feeling to feeling, without finishing any of them. This is what we call a digital brainstorm. It is not just thinking too much. It is thinking about too many things at once. And that is why you feel tired. Even when you did nothing, your mind is not resting. It is consuming, all the time. Before we talk about solutions, before we talk about fixing anything, we need to understand this first. The problem is not you. The problem is the digital environment you live in. And if this feels familiar, if this feels like your life, you are not alone. Most people feel this, but very few people talk about it. Let's talk about how this digital brainstorm affects your life. First, your focus. You sit down to study, to read, to work, and suddenly, your mind goes somewhere else. You read the same sentence again and again, but nothing enters. Not because you are lazy, not because you are stupid, but because your brain is used to fast stimulation, short videos, quick scrolling, instant rewards. So when something slow appears, your brain gets bored and runs away. Second, your emotions. When your mind never rests, your feelings don't rest either. You feel anxious for no clear reason. You feel irritated easily. You feel overwhelmed by small things. Because your brain is already full, one small problem feels like too much. Third, your sense of self. This one is very important. When you consume too much content, you slowly stop hearing your own voice. You hear opinions, advice, rules, expectations. You start asking, am I doing enough? Am I behind? Why is everyone better than me? And without noticing, you lose connection with who you really are. Your mind becomes crowded, but your heart feels empty. And here is the dangerous part. You think this is normal. You think everyone feels like this. So you ignore it. But living in constant mental noise is not normal. It is common, but not healthy. Now, before you panic, before you think you need to delete everything and disappear, relax. We are not here to escape technology. We are here to use it without letting it use us. In the next part, we will talk about small changes, simple habits that help your mind slow down again. Not suddenly, not perfectly, but gently, in a way that feels human. Because your brain is not a machine, it is a place that needs silence sometimes. Now let's talk about something important. How do we calm a digital brainstorm without turning our life upside down? Because the problem is not your phone. The problem is how your brain learned to live with it. So we start small, very small. First, you need moments of boredom. I know this sounds strange, but boredom is not the enemy. Boredom is where your brain rests, where thoughts settle, where creativity comes back. When every empty moment is filled with scrolling, your brain never processes anything. So try this. When you are waiting, in a car, in a line, before sleep, don't reach for your phone immediately. Just sit, breathe, let your mind wander. At first, it will feel uncomfortable. Your brain will scream. It will ask for stimulation. This is normal. It means your brain is healing. Second, Single tasking instead of multitasking. Your brain is not designed to do everything at once. Multitasking feels productive, but it actually drains you faster. So when you study, only study, no music with lyrics, no notifications, no switching tabs. Even if it's only for 10 minutes, give your brain one clear job. You'll be surprised how calm focus feels. Third, protect the first hour of your day. The moment you wake up, your brain is fresh, open, quiet. If the first thing you do is scroll, you flood your mind with noise before it even wakes up. So try to delay your phone. Just a little. Stretch, wash your face, sit quietly, write one thought. This one habit alone can change your whole mental state. And remember, this is not about discipline. It's about kindness to your brain. You are not broken. Your mind is just tired. In the next part, we will talk about something deeper, why slowing down feels scary, and why silence makes many people uncomfortable. Because healing the mind is not only about habits, it's about understanding fear. Now let's go deeper. Let's talk about why slowing down feels scary. For many people, silence is not peaceful. Silence is loud. Because when the noise stops, thoughts show up, feelings show up, questions you've been avoiding come back, and your brain learns something important. If I stay busy, if I stay distracted, I don't have to feel. So when you try to slow down, your body reacts with anxiety, restlessness, the urge to grab your phone. This is not weakness. This is protection. Your brain is trying to keep you safe from emotions it doesn't know how to process yet. That's why digital Brainstorm feels overwhelming. It's not only about screens, it's about emotional overload. Your mind is carrying unfinished thoughts, unspoken feelings, unanswered questions, and instead of dealing with them, we drown them in content. So how do we face this gently? We don't force silence. We introduce it slowly, 1 minute of quiet, then 2, then 5. You don't sit and think deeply. You just notice. Notice your breath. Notice your body. Notice the urge to escape. And you let it pass. Another important thing, your brain needs a sense of safety. If your days feel rushed, if you are always behind, your nervous system stays alert. So create anchors, simple routines, the same morning drink, the same evening walk, the same calm song. These small repetitions tell your brain, you are safe. Nothing is chasing you. And here's something most people don't realize. Healing mental noise is not about doing more. It's about doing less with intention. You don't need a perfect routine. You need space. Space to think. Space to feel. Space to exist without performing. And if you feel uncomfortable doing nothing, that doesn't mean you're lazy. It means you're reconnecting with yourself. In the next and final part, we will talk about balance, how to live in a digital world without letting it live inside your head, how to use technology without losing your inner calm. Before we end this episode, let's be honest. We are not going back to a world without screens, and we don't need to. The goal is not to quit technology. The goal is to stop letting it control your mind. A healthy relationship with the digital world starts with awareness. You choose when to connect. You choose when to disconnect. You are not reacting all the time. You are deciding. And one simple shift can change everything. Ask yourself, is this helping me feel better? Or is it helping me avoid something? Sometimes we scroll because we are tired. Sometimes because we are lonely. Sometimes because we are overwhelmed. When you understand the reason, the habit loses its power. Another important thing, your brain needs boredom. Boredom is not empty time. It's creative time. It's the space where ideas form, where clarity appears, where your real thoughts come back. So don't fill every moment. Let your mind wander. Let it rest. You don't need to be productive all the time. You need to be present. And remember this, a calm mind is not a mind without thoughts. It's a mind that knows when to listen and when to let go. If you feel mentally tired, it doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It means you've been carrying too much for too long. So be gentle with yourself. Slow down on purpose. Create space on purpose. Because clarity doesn't come from more information. It comes from less noise. And maybe the moment you stop consuming everything is the moment you finally hear yourself again. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this episode, do me a quick favor. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell icon so you never miss an episode.